Hello, my name is Teddy Mineway, and welcome back to Project Sacrifice. This is episode 3 of this mod pack. The last time we started into Create and got some of our basic ores and alloys. As you can see from last episode, I did create another encased fan, and I was wrong. We do not need lava yet, but we do need a campfire, which, as you can see, does hurt me, and that will heat up and cook the products. So it can make sand into glass, cook food. It can turn slime balls into rubber, and another few such things. Today, we are going to look at making crushing wheels and getting up into the seared brick and up here. Or we can go down and start doing the depot and going down this way towards tier 3 altars. I think going up towards this is going to be better, because this will start allowing us to cast onto different things, making us alloys and just giving us, I believe, a little bit more bang for our buck when it comes to smelting stuff down. So, to go into seared bricks, we're going to need clay, which is from washing raw copper, as you can see here. And we also need sand, which is used by crushing clay, or gravel, which can also give us clay and flint rarely. To make crushing wheels, we need stone and a large water wheel. Stone is made with using stone essence and coal essence. And a coal essence is putting a coal block into a blood altar. So that's what we're going to work on now. As you can see, I have filled up the blood altar so that we have some life essence to work with. So, and I, in doing so, collected some more stone essence. But as you can see, I do not have enough coal to make a coal block. So, we are going to make some gravel here. And throw this in our super fast sifter. And as you can see, I threw in a 64 stack. If I throw in this second 64 stack, it just sits on top. But it will slowly drip in if you let it. I don't need to right now, but... And in the meantime, we will wash the rest of my items here. There's a few different quests. Getting clay, gunpowder, nether quartz. All very nice and will be useful in the future. While we are letting our gravel sift over here, I am going to dip into the other side a little bit, mainly because I want to get to kelp. because kelp will allow us to get the nature essence, and I am running low on food. I only have 5 nutrient bars left. So I'm going to try and dip into that, which should not be too difficult. Depot is only an andesite alloy and an andesite casing. Easy enough. We've made those before. So easy as that. And as with other create stuff, we can ponder this. And they are used for a variety of things, which in the book are included a few here. The spout and the mechanical press. The spout will shoot some sort of liquid onto the depot, and usually you set an item there and it covers the item in something, making a new item. And the other item is the mechanical press. The mechanical press will smash down different blocks into sheets, which are used for several different purposes. But for our purpose, it allows us to make iron sheets or iron plates to make a whisk, and whisks lead into being able to make kelp. Because I believe it's needed to make the string for the string mesh, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, using 4 sticks, we can mix into string. And we only need 1 string for a string mesh, and then we can start getting kelp. But as it is a create item, I do need to stick it over here. I'm going to top this up with some more gravel. As you can see, we have a good variety of stuff in here already. And then we will work on the mechanical press. Iron block, andesite casing, and a shaft. We need 6 more. We will get the andesite casing, which I believe we need another andesite casing for the mixer. Yep, we do. Does the basin need one? No. So we just need iron block at this point. Now let's see how much iron we have in here. We have 5 iron, so we are 1 iron short of our goal. But if we wait here for a second, we should get it at some point. I could make more andesite and get a block that way, but I don't want to waste the blood or the andesite. But also, as you can see, we have enough coal in here, so I'll pull it out as soon as we have enough iron. We're just getting unlucky here. So I figured out in between the last episode and this why the water wheels were breaking. It's because the flow was starting to go, because the flow was going both ways, the game decided, oh, the water wheel's going to flow this way. It's going to spin this way. And because it was spinning a different way than the water wheels around it, and the water wheels it was connected to, it broke because that's what it did to handle that sort of action. So it was pretty interesting to figure that out. But we got it all up and working, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. Also, as I said in the last video, I am looking to make some more series on this channel, so if you have any suggestions on what I should do, what I should play, let me know. I have a number of games that I own, and if enough of you really want something I don't own, I will be open to looking into getting it. Ooh. Let's see. Alright, let's grab out some of these, make them into... We got 17 gold. $17 copper, 21 zinc, and let's get the most important one right now. The iron. Get ourselves the iron block. And there we go. We have a mechanical press. As you can see... Oop, I did not mean to throw it on there. It has the entry point sideways on it. So as you can see, I can put this sideways. Let's see. Oh, actually, the easier way is put it connecting up here. Don't even have to place down anymore. Alright, that's spinning. I can now make the sheets for this. So we can make the basin, which is only 5 andesite alloy. But as we have just used up all our iron, it is going to be a little bit more difficult for us to make the other parts of the whisk. Andesite casing we have. We can easily make a cog wheel here. And the whisk, 2 andesite alloy, 5 sheets. We can make 2 sheets at the moment. But we can also make our 2 andesite alloy. And luckily, we have all of our all the iron we need in our sifter. Oh, and happy holidays to everybody. This video should be posted a few days before Christmas if you celebrate. Merry Christmas, and if you don't, I hope you're having a good winter season. I know for me, I just finished up classes a few weeks ago, so I am spending a lot more time just chilling, and that's what allowed me to start making these videos again. But let me know down in the comments what if you have any interesting holiday traditions or anything that you would like to share that's festive for the holidays. Alright, and now we have the iron we need. All we need to do is set it here. And as I don't want all of them, I just want the 5 that I need. Take it off. As with the Create mod pack the Create mod as a whole, see, there's our difficulty. It is, a little bit more, the Create mod, is meant to be used for automation, so it can be automated between different, platforms and, situations. So I can set up a, what's it called, conveyor belt that goes over to the depot here, and then another conveyor belt that takes the pressed plates off of the depot into something else. So it's a very cool mod pack that I actually have not gone too far in on any mod pack that I've done. I am doing something a little bit weird here. I'm gonna set this basin up on a incline. Not incline, but up on a block. Just to save space, get as much use out of this gearbox as I can. Alright. So now we have the mechanical mixer done, and we can get into kelp. Like I had before, 4 sticks to make the 1 string. And I got an achievement there for using a mixer. And there we go, we've got string mesh. Now, to get kelp, it is, I believe, dirt through a string mesh in a waterlogged. If it's not waterlogged, it would give us nothing. It has to be waterlogged, or it will give us no products at all, which does suck, but as long as we're paying attention, that shouldn't be an issue. Now we're going to empty this out. And then take this off. Place down the sifter again. Put the string mesh on there. And grab a bucket of water. And okay. We need to do this slightly differently. We need to put down the water bucket, then add the sifter. And now it's waterlogged. We can add that there, and now we don't have water spilling out. So now we can make some dirt and throw this dirt into the sifter. And all we need is a single piece of kelp to get started, and then we can go into nature runes, which is a variety of things to get a nature rune. What we probably will do, you can see we already have the kelp, is I need to try something. Question is, can I? Yes, I can place kelp. So, I'm going to make a big tower that I can, not super big, but a tower, not really tower, but a thing off the edge here that I can plant my kelp into so that I can grow it and don't have to keep sifting. And I probably won't sift again until unless I need coral for whatever reason, which there's not a lot of reasons I personally would use coral, but it is an option. And now we'll put this at the bottom, and plant a kelp. Now I can place this here, and we're all set up. Now we just need to wait for it to grow. In the meantime, can I put seagrass on here? I can. I can put seagrass on here to grab nature essence. And nature essence leads into saplings, which and also leads into bone fragments, and leads into grass blocks. Leads into a lot of good stuff. But as this was a side project for the day that we just focused on. I got distracted, I guess. But this does set sets us up nicely to go to get glowstone, because to make glowstone you need to I believe use the spout to shoot water onto a lightning charge. Gives 1 glowstone dust, and a lightning charge is made by pressing blitz powder, and blitz powder is made by mixing blank slates, lapis, and nether quartz. So it's actually pretty expensive to make glowstone. And if you think about it, we need 4 glowstone blocks, which means we need, and it's 4 glowstone per block, so that's 16 glowstone dust, which means we need 16 lightning charges, which mean we need 16 blitz powder, which means we need 16 lapis, 16 nether quartz, which I think we have both. We do not have enough nether quartz yet, but we have enough lapis. And we also need 16 blank slates, which is going to need a good amount of rocky dirt. But in the meantime, while we wait for stuff to grow, we can make the block of coal. Is it not a block of coal? Did I misunderstand? I might have misunderstood. Oh, okay. I did not read fully. We need a tier 3 altar to do this. So I did not make a mistake. We are perfectly fine. But we cannot do all of this up here until we do this down here. So that means we have to get into other escapades. So I guess we'll work on getting a spout, so we have everything set up, and we'll probably make our first glowstone dust in this episode, and then next episode go through and finish, and then build our tier 3 altar. Also, it says we can make a cobble gen here. Looks like we can use a fire charge, which is pretty easy to make. So we will probably do that next episode. But let's look at this spout, as we still have a couple minutes left in this episode. We need to make a copper casing, which is same thing as an andesite casing, but with copper. And dried kelp. Luckily... Oh, we have shift growing? That is incredibly useful. That is so nice. That makes this incredibly... That makes this so much easier. And means we can, let me check out what we can make with nature essence. Next episode. We'll look at that all next episode. Don't want to get too distracted again. But a spout. Let's grab ourselves some copper. And we needed dried kelp. Now we just gotta wait for it to cook on the campfire here. Now, if I ponder the spout here, we can see that it does go onto a depot again. So I will make another one of those. All right. And these should be done. Yep. We can make ourselves a spout and a depot. Now a spout, I don't remember how to set this up. Oh, right. It needs a pipes to it. But the pipes do everything for it. So I'm not sure where I want to place this yet. But we have it. We don't need it till the last step of this. But let's spend the time to look up pipes. We have 2 fluid pipes and smart fluid pipes here. Hold up, let's just go to create, because we also need a mechanical pump, which is just a cogwheel and fluid pipe. Fluid pipe is copper and copper sheets, which is easy enough. Now let's see, how many does it make? 4. We also need we can stop there. We also need a basin, I think? Something to hold the liquid that we're pulling out of the... that we're putting into the squirter. Squirter? Spout, sorry. There's an item drain here. Ah, fluid tank. Sheets and a barrel. Alright. Easy enough, easy enough. Let's make a few barrels, just in case. We can... we do need to make pipes. I forgot about that. Let's create a few here. We only need one. Oop. It does need to be on a shaft, not just an andesite alloy. Mechanical pump. Now, the best way to do this is... probably to extend out this way. A few blocks. Oops. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Throw... oh, I used my last piece of wood. Cogwheel here. But we can put our fluid tank here. We can do a fluid pipe up, over, into depot here, spout here. Now, if it has water, why can I not... okay, as it turns out, we need a fluid drain, which is here, which is copper casing, iron bars, which luckily we have enough iron for, or that would have been very inconvenient and annoying. Item drain. Can I put it? No. Also doesn't give me it back. Okay. I figured it out. It was... I think I made it needlessly confusing on myself, and I'm gonna need create another infinite water source over here so trips aren't so bad. But now I have water in the spout. Next episode, as this one has run for far longer than I thought it was going to. Next episode, we will head into making glowstone. So, thank you for watching episode 3 of Project Sacrifice, and leave your answers to the questions in the comments, and I will see y'all next time.